Jordan. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what I've been loving lately, or like my current favorites. These are some products I've been using for a while, but I've just been using more often, or there's some newer products as well. There's hair, skincare, body, makeup, perfume, health, and fashion items on the ground currently. I'm just gonna get into it because there's like a bunch of products. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. So first, I'm gonna start off with hair. I have a lot of hair products, and the first is a duo, and it's the Verb Ghost shampoo and conditioner. I had ordered something from Sephora. It was a brow product. You usually get to pick about 3 samples for your order. And so I decided to try the sample of their shampoo and conditioner. It was in like a little duo packet. And then I got some other things. I actually have the ghost oil, which I'm about to talk about after this, including the little sample size. I've used the shampoo and conditioner about 3 times. I used it last night. I just think it is just like a really, really good shampoo and conditioner. I've had shampoos and conditioners in the past where I could wash my hair, doesn't matter what time of day, and then by the next day, whatever time of the day, it starts feeling a little greasy. I do have like a really nice shampoo that I like that I got from Ulta. I think it's Biolage. I'm always looking for new hair products, especially shampoo and conditioner, so I just decided to try these out. I mean, I told my mom about them. I was like, these 2 are amazing, but I didn't even expect her to buy it for me. She said she was going to try it, but I don't know if she did or not. Basically, the Ghost shampoo, it's weightless, color safe, and cleansing. It says it weightlessly conditions fine hair. I have fine hair, so this is perfect. Protects color and leaves hair tangle free. Moringa oil infuses the hair shaft with essential nutrients that naturally smooths frizz and promotes radiant shine for all hair types. My hair tangles really easily, but I noticed with this it doesn't really tangle. And then the conditioner, on the front it says protect and detangle and soften. So it says provides weightless protection while strengthening fine hair, and then it basically says the same thing with the smooth frizz and promote radiant shine. Both of these products have no parabens, no gluten, no sulfates, and I think that's pretty awesome. I will leave the links down below as well as put the prices on the screen. During the Sephora sale, I was not going crazy, but I swear I saw these in a duo, and then I went back online and they're not in a duo anymore, so you have to buy these separately, which kind of sucks, but you can always try the sample if you're ordering online. And then the next product is also from Verb, and it's their Ghost Oil. This is a product that I actually got last summer in a hair bag, and it's a smoothing moringa blend and weightless hair oil. Basically, you just use 2 to 3 drops. I only really use like 1 to 2, sometimes 1. It feels like a serum. I don't know if you can see this because I'm so far away. It's like very clear, but it basically feels like a serum. Put it like all through here, like I could put it here right now. It's also a heat protectant, so I think that's really awesome. The font is so tiny, it's insane. Use 2 to 3 drops on damp hair for extra heat styling protection, or to dry hair for smoothing shine. I've used this like a decent amount of times, but I'm only like to here because I've been using it more often, but I just really like it. I really like the Moroccan oil, but that I find just a lot lighter in consistency, and you just don't even know that you put a oil in your hair. Hence Ghost Oil. The next product is from Trader Joe's. It's the organic virgin coconut oil, and the reason why I love it is I used to use this for my hair all the time, but I'm trying to keep the length of my hair like where it is, so I don't want to use coconut oil too much because I know that it makes your hair grow, so I use this a couple times a month now. But recently I've been using it to moisturize my lips. I have lipstick on right now, so I'm not going to do it, but when I put this on my lips, it looks like I put on the juiciest gloss you have ever seen in your life. And I need a brand to make a product that has coconut oil in it so it can look like that, because I would buy that ASAP. Then I also use this to moisturize my whole body, and I cannot tell you, it's given me the most healthy within glow I've ever seen on my body, and I'm like, no other lotion does this. And I know this isn't lotion, but it's just the best. Don't recommend putting it on your body when it's warm outside. I usually put this on at night after I shower because one time I put it on last summer right before driving in the heat. My hands, I was trying to wipe it like on myself and it did not work because I was getting sweaty, and then it was like the oil, just not a good idea. So I recommend putting it on at night because then you get to sleep in it and you're like, wow, my body's so soft. Next thing that I have is actually 2 items from Free People. Look how cute this bag is. I never shop at Free People. I don't know why, but I've always been really into hair accessories. I never used to like having my hair up in a ponytail, but after abroad I just really liked it. So the first product, one is actually in my hair. It's a little hair scrunchie. It's a little bow that's blue and white striped, and this was $6. I have a velvet hair scrunchie in red. I love the color red. I don't know what it is, but it's actually one of the few colors that looks really good with my skin tone no matter what shade it is. And so I got this one. I believe this was $8, so a little bit more pricey. The next thing that we have is actually deodorant. So we're moving into body. I had the La Vanilla deodorant and my mom gave it to me. It was like the little one, but then it broke. It did last a while, but it broke. It was almost out anyway. But my mom had said, no, you should try the native one. I like that better. And I was like, I thought you liked the La Vanilla one. She was like, no, native's better. I was like, okay. So she gave me this little travel size one, and it's in coconut. It smells so good. I just love this scent, and I'm using it for almost a week, I would say. And I actually really like it because today it's 90 degrees outside. I don't know how. It just jumped in the summer real quick. Not complaining, but I am like still sweating even though I have the AC on right now. This just lasts so long because like I go to the gym at night during the week. When I sweat a lot at the gym, I don't know, I can still smell the coconut, like not in a bad way, but like it's still working on my skin and it just doesn't like go away like other deodorants. This is also aluminum free, which is a big thing right now. Make sure you're using a deodorant that's natural and aluminum free. Actually, this has vanilla in it. Most brands, like the really popular brands, have aluminum in them, and you don't want that on your skin and it to go into your body, so you should try native. Quickly switch 2 products in order for a second because I use this on my body. So my mom gave me this Tarte Amazonian Clay highlighter in exposed highlight. It's a gold highlight, and because I'm fair, gold does not look good on me when I'm pale, but when I'm tan it looks a lot better in my skin tone. I've been using this highlight, now that it's getting warm out and sunnier, on my shoulders and my collarbones. In fact, I actually put a little bit on my cheeks, but it's fine, like the third highlight on my face, but it's no big deal. So I take this It Cosmetics for Ulta brush. It's a Define double-ended brush. It is used for highlight, so I take some of that, but it provides just like a really nice glow. It might look very shimmery and glittery in the pan, but when it comes out on my shoulder, it doesn't look like chunky glitter or anything. Not that this is. I can't open it again. But I just really like this highlight. Oh, wait, now I have to balance out my other shoulder. I can see a little bit. It looks healthy. That's what my goal is, to look healthy all over and to feel healthy. Okay, the next product that I just switched is skincare, and this is the Body Shop Tea Tree Skin Clearing Clay Mask, and it looks like this inside. I've been trying it out for a few months, and I do notice a difference after I wash it off of my face. You put it on for 5 to 10 minutes and then wash it off, and I noticed that my skin is a lot smoother and my face just isn't as red, especially where I have blemishes. And then when I wake up in the morning, I just notice like some blemishes have gone down a little bit. That's what I love about the Tea Tree line. I have so many products. You should see like my bathroom shelf, because it looks like I have the entire line of Tea Tree, but I don't. But I wish I did. Just a lot of products because they work so well, and they've been working me for almost 2 years, which is great because I've never used a skincare line for that long. I've been loving that mask recently. I usually use it about 1 to 2 times a week. week, and it's been working great. So I usually use this as a primer, and I used it today and actually just did a video on it, so I'll link that down below. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Radiance Drops. Well, I won't give too much like detail on like my thoughts because I did a review on it. It's basically like the Cover FX enhancement drops that I have over there, but without pigment. And when you open it up and even look at it looks like straight up shimmer, but it does not come out like that at all. But yeah, okay, I'll just stop talking. Basically, I love this product, and I just think it can make my makeup look more complete, or just like completely different, but like in a good way. I'm gonna say this like so many times in this video, but it gives me a healthy within glow on my face. It makes my face look more hydrated. That's what I want, so yeah. Oh, this is sample size. I got this at a cash register at Sephora. And once I'm done with this, I'm picking this up in full size. And then the next product is a face product. It's the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer, SPF 50+. And I am in Fair Light, so I actually got this for when I went on the cruise for spring break, and I just love this. I have it on my face right now, and whenever I wear it, it doesn't even feel like I am wearing foundation, so that's what I just love about it as well. So I completely forgot about this other foundation, probably because it's so tiny and it's sample size. I think it was in February. I went to Sephora because I had a birthday gift card, and my mom was like, this was at the time I was using a JEBeauty foundation, and she was like, you know, sometimes that just looks like you are wearing makeup. I love full coverage, but I don't want my face to look cakey and like that I am wearing makeup completely. She said to go to JEBeauty in Sephora. They don't have that at my home Sephora, but they did at this one. I went to that one and I was like, okay, I'm looking for a full coverage foundation, but light consistency, like the Bye Bye Foundation by IT. The woman recommended the JEBeauty, gonna pronounce this wrong, but I'll put it on the screen, Teint Couture Long Wear Fluid Foundation in shade number 3. I'm actually almost out of it. And by the way, if you ever want a sample at Sephora of something like foundation, I don't know if they can really do eyeshadow, but just pretty much anything, even like perfume, like you can get it. So I got this little container. This is basically what it looks like. I'm not trying to let it spill. What I love about it is that it does feel very weightless on the skin, and it smells like pears, and I love pears. I think pears are so underrated. It also feels very cooling on the skin, so this will be really, really nice for those hot days like today. I'm just running out of it, so I didn't use it. I do a dotting method, so when I just dot it on my skin, I'm like, whoa, that feels amazing. I definitely recommend this. So the next face product is an oldie but a goodie, but I never used it when everyone else used it. I just started using it because I used like other setting powder. So this is the Laura Mercier loose setting powder in translucent. You know, I'm like everyone else. I don't know why it is so good, but it's just so good. Whenever I apply it to my face, where my concealer is, I feel like it just smooths out everything, and it makes my under eye look flawless. You just need to try it if you haven't to apply that product. This is a Morphe brush. It is a huge fluffy brush. I've never seen a fluffy brush this big. Unfortunately, this was in a set that my mom gave me, and I remember that I mentioned one of these brushes in another video. I think I can't find it online anymore, but I'm pretty sure if you basically search like big fluffy makeup brush, you'd probably find one similar somewhere else. The sucker's huge, and it is just the perfect size and shape for my under eye, for setting my powder, and I've used this with other setting powders before. It's too big for my eyelid. I've tried it. If you have bigger eyelids, it's probably good for you, but I use this for setting my concealer. And then the next thing, this is the Bare Minerals Invisible Glow. You know, I also feel like Bare Minerals is so underrated, but I feel like they're kind of like coming back because they have some really great products that people just don't know about. I really like this one. So I had been using the You Sculpted IT Cosmetics contour palette, like contour and highlight palette, and I still use that. I haven't really like used anything else. So it has a radiance highlight and a matte highlight, and a radiance highlight, I was using that just alone for a really long time. Very natural, subtle glow, but I needed something a little bit more, but I don't like the glittery highlights anymore, like the Becca Pearl. I used to use that all the time, but that's very icy, even with my skin tone, no matter what time of year. I was like, I just need something different. That same time that I got this little sample, the woman and I literally went around the entire Sephora store. Mind you, it was a big Sephora, bigger than mine. I was like about to give up, and then we went to Bare Minerals, and she was like, how about this invisible glow? So when you open it, it actually looks like an hour, well, not that much anymore because I really like this product, but it looked like an hourglass ambient highlight or contour just because of the pattern on it, and it is just so pretty. So I actually just layered this on top of the Radiance highlight. Yeah, this is in Fair to Light. I think they have 2 other shades, I'm pretty sure. Last makeup product is the Tartelette in Bloom. So this was my mom's, wasn't really her thing. I get it that every makeup palette can't be everyone's favorite, but I have not put this down since she gave it to me. I'm sorry if you see the camera. I just think it is just a really awesome neutrals palette. I use Charmer to set my concealer when I prime my eyes. My favorite shades, I use Jet Setter, which is a cool tone brown. Perfect cool tone brown shade for your crease, but just in general. Sometimes I use Smarty Pants, it's more of a warmer tone brown shade, and actually I have it on my eyes like almost every day, but I use a Flower Child in my crease, also in my outer corners and on my lid, but I was just gonna do an all matte look with Flower Child because it's just so pretty. I wanted something lighter in my crease, but you could still see at least something. And then I really like this shimmer shade called Funny Girl, and it is beautiful. That's what I have in my eyes right now, but I didn't pack it on too much, but it is a really, really nice shimmer shade. Really hope that focuses. And then sometimes I'll use Rebel to deepen up my crease. I'm still playing around with the shades, but I've had this palette for a while, so I kind of go towards like my specific favorites. Pretty sure I have tried almost every shade. I really like Firecracker, and that's a great shade too. So I just love this palette if you were looking for neutrals that are really good quality. Also, it smells like chocolate. If you're a chocolate lover like me, I just really like this. It's also good for travel because it's really small and compact and skinny, and I literally take this everywhere. Now into perfume, and these are samples that my mom gave me that she wasn't using. I might butcher some of these. This is Atelier 8-layer cologne in Clementine, California, and it comes like this. So basically what I do is I kind of dip my finger like that, and it just, I don't know, like I am, if you see my past videos, I am the worst describing scents. It's like you have to smell it to see what I'm talking about, you know? It just, it smells like heaven. Like all my perfumes smell like heaven to me. Obviously, that's like why I bought them. I could say like this perfume would be really good for a date night or like a fancy occasion. I mean, I've used this on a day-to-day basis before, but I recommend using this more at night. It's just a little bit heavier. I've been using my Burberry in Blush. This just smells like really girly. It has a very, very slight powdery scent or flower scent, and I don't like too much flower, or I don't really like powdery scents. Burberry did it in a way where it's not too noticeable. It's a pretty scent, like that's the best way I could describe it. I have 2 Jo Malone scents here. I remember when I was in Florence they had a Jo Malone store, but I knew how expensive that store was, so I never went into it, and I regret it, but also at the same time it's very expensive. So I'm kind of in the middle. The first one that I've been loving lately is the Wood Sage and Sea Salt cologne. I just, hold on, I need to spray it again. Ugh, I don't know. This one, to me, like, once again, a very, very, very slight powder scent, but it's not that noticeable. I'm gonna have to look up the notes online and put it on the screen because I'm just not the best at describing scents. And then the next one is the one I actually have on for today. It's called English Pear and Freesia cologne. This one smells like spring and summer and like a little bit of citrus, and it smells like a scent that you would smell, a scent that your relative would wear on Easter, but like not in a bad way or like a grandma way. If you can get your hands on like any of these perfumes, like highly recommend those. As we're going into health, last summer my mom got an oil diffuser. Here it is, it's going right now, and she got it off of Amazon. I'll link that down below. I guess that's been a huge favorite, so we'll include this one in, but it's by Gear, and actually you can do color, and if you really want to just have it on one color, you press light again and it'll just have it on this color, or you can turn it off. This has 2 misting modes, so this is like not as intense, and you press it again, it's gonna go more intense, and then you could turn it off. Right now, the one that I put in there, okay, is Orange by Woolsies, and I actually have the full set in my desk. I got this from TJ Maxx, so it's a little empty because I have like 3 products out. But it comes with orange, lemon, eucalyptus oil, lavender, peppermint, and tea tree. I have used peppermint, I've used lemon, I just haven't used tea tree yet. I like eucalyptus, I like a little bit, but not as much as I like my lavender one, which I will get into in a second. But I love the orange one. Actually, it gives you like a lot of detail about each oil and like what it does, and you can actually mix scents too. But I really like orange during my mornings when I'm trying to wake up, because at this point I feel like any citrusy fruit, if you just literally sniff it, it just kind of wakes you up. I really like this because it gives me more energy. I feel more productive when I have this in my diffuser. And then for sleeping, I use the lavender one. When I have this in, it takes me a little bit to fall asleep, but when I do, I just completely knock out, which is good because I don't like waking up in the middle of the night. And this is just really nice because it also just calms me down from like any stress that I had during the day. If you go to TJ Maxx or even Marshall's, you could find a bunch of oils like these or in different brands, but I really recommend getting orange and lavender. I think they're really awesome. I have driving anxiety, so sometimes if I'm driving to a new place, I'm just like really anxious about it. I'll take the lavender oil and I'll rub it on the inside of my wrist and also alongside of my neck, and it just helps my anxiety go down a lot. Then my fashion item has gold middle details, and it's an extra small. Do you know how hard it is for me to find a belt that's an extra small? Like, that is my size, and I've been looking for a black belt for a really long time, like too long. I found one at H&M, $6.99. What? That is so cheap. I don't know how long it'll last me, but like, it's actually really not that bad quality. If you're looking for a cheap belt and one that will actually be in your size, I mean, this is like true to size, go to H&M because that belt is amazing and it was super cheap. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos. Click the bell if you want to be notified when I upload right then and there. I hope you have a great day. Having a great day. Haven't had one in a little bit because, you know, I'm graduating. Stress. Yeah, I'm really happy today, and it's warm outside. Warm weather makes me so happy. Oh, well, okay. I'll see you later. Bye!